That was my first ever season playing hockey. It's not easy being someone who works in hockey or plays hockey. You spend a lot of time away from your family. I left my family at 16 years old to go play. So they've always been my #1 supporters, and now with my new family, my wife and kids, they're the same way. So I've just been very fortunate to have these people in my life, and they encourage me to continue getting better. And in a sense, yes, that motivates me to be the best I can be for them, because I know that the sacrifices they've made for me. I've been playing hockey since I was 4 years old, and was skating with my father from before that, and grew up loving the Toronto Maple Leafs and loving hockey in general, whether it was watching Team Canada or watching junior hockey or watching any NHL team play. For me, it was something that was really special and something I fell in love with. So hockey was extremely important in my life. The coaching has taken me across the world, literally to Asia, to Europe, across Canada and the United States. And just like with any experience, whether it's coaching or just in everyday life, when you get the opportunity to take in different cultures, it expands your horizons and you learn a lot of new things. So for me, aside from taking in these new places and the scenery and the beauty of being in different countries and continents, from a hockey perspective, I really focused in on how I could expand my horizons as a coach. Most of the stuff here is from when I played, but even from my coaching, we bring it here, and my dad and mom put it up. To be able to come back to my home area, having been born in Toronto and raised in the Toronto area, and then eventually moving to the West End in Mississauga, to be able to take a job close to home is something that's really special, especially with my wife being from the same area. And I've been coaching for 10 years and we've never had the opportunity to even be close. So for us to be able to continue on this journey of this career and continue to have success, but do it close to parents and siblings, is something that's going to be really special for us this season. I've always been the youngest coach in the league, and typically your players that you're coaching, whether you're an assistant coach or a head coach, they know that fact. My method to ensure that I'm always getting the trust and knowing that the players are believing what I'm saying and buying into what I'm saying is to always make sure I'm presenting fact. I guess the biggest things that I've accomplished as a coach is I've won 2 gold medals at World Championships. One was with the Korean under-18 team. The other was with the Korean men's team. We won 2 gold medals. I won a Calder Cup championship with the Grand Rapids Griffins, and here's my ring from that season when we won the championship. So this ring here is from the Calder Cup winning team. Another ring I won was with Western Michigan University. This was the CCHA championship ring. Right now, actually, in Czech Republic, there's 4 guys on this team that are playing for Team Canada at the under-18 Helenka Gretzky Cup tournament. So it's the big world championship for under-18. We won, one year we won a gold medal, and the other year we won silver medal with Team Alberta. But that was another big coaching accomplishment for me. So I was very fortunate to work with a lot of good coaches through my entire career. My second job at Western Michigan University, which is NCAA Division I, I was fortunate to work with Andy Murray, who's a Canadian coaching legend. He's won a bunch of gold medals for Team Canada, and he's coaching the NHL, and he's been all over the world himself. And he was an older gentleman. He was well into his 60s at the time, and I was 26 years old. So just learning on just how to be a pro from him, like how to approach every day, what time to show up, be the first one at the rink, the last one at the rink. So he kind of just taught me how to just conduct myself, how to speak, how to present. And it was really great learning from a guy that had, that width of knowledge and that experience all around the world as well, where it was before I had reached the international level. So something that actually got me to aspire to be a lot like him, and he's someone that to this day is still a really close mentor of mine. The second guy was when my first professional job with the Grand Rapids Griffins in the American Hockey League. His name is Jeff Blashill. He's currently the head coach of the Detroit Red Wings. He really taught me lots about the process, focusing in on the process, not getting too high and too low based on results. And that was a real key thing for a young coach like me to learn, because all of us, when we come from a playing background or we transition into coaching, we sometimes get overzealous on wins and losses and goals against, and he was really big in my development as a coach and learning how to stick to the plan and see the positives in the game regardless of the result. I think we're going to make a real run for the division this year, and when you win the division, you put yourself in a great spot to have a good playoff performance and try and win the conference and ultimately try and win the Kelly Cup. But we're a team that's going for it this year, and that's the expectation. That's what the players and the staff are looking forward to.